for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Out of play for a goal kick.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
Hoists it forward. And that has put a stop to that. Haidara. He's got options out wide.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Looks to dink one in. Dinked over the top. No, he's got that one wrong. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Aimed in towards the centre. Firmly met. He could be in here. Chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Tries to get it forward quickly. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
And it's played forward.
Lyon merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
They are right into last chance territory. And that has been clubbed away. Gets it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, a frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.